Hi guys, here again with today's weekly reading. I know yesterday was technically the start of the week, but I will tell you now, there is a big shift coming for many people, and it's completing old cycles of old patterns, old habits. So that's what may be going on this week for you. Certainly was a reflection for me. Let's go ahead and take a look. And also, before I start talking, the world was on the bottom of the deck. So, old patterns being phased out. Let's see what your week is looking like. Healing. So again, cutting out stuff that doesn't serve you and going in within and reflecting and taking those things out. Like eating habits is like the first thing that came up for me when you when I see that card. Okay. A decision. You have the Lovers. Let's see. Interesting. The Lovers, Queen of Wands, Two of Cups. So a lot of an emotional. The Chariot. Wow. Okay. So bottom of the deck on when a Chariot popped out was the Ten of Swords. So there's a completion, there's an ending going on. So some of you may come close to completing a cycle that is actually detachment from someone else. There's, speaking of cycles, Wheel of Fortune, and when that is happening, the beautiful things occur. The wheel is moved. Chariot's with it. It's a guaranteed move to your heart's desire. Page of Cups. All right. One more. No, not five. One more. Thank you. The Moon. Very strong energy. And the bottom of the deck is Eight of Cups. So again, walking away from things that don't serve you. There's old patterns, old cycles that need to be completed. And it is simply about, let's take that eating habit, for example, where you're just continuously emotionally eating or eating after a certain period, and it's not doing good for your stomach. It's not doing good for you. Weight-wise, or your self-conscious or your self-confidence at that. So you making an informed decision to cut out the garbage that you're instilling in your body, and this allows a cycle to actually start over, but in a positive, getting rid of old habits and starting new habits, and it's putting you in forward momentum of getting in what you want, your goal being achieved in that case. And I'll say, so that's actually an example of detaching from certain things. It could be making a decision about detaching from a person or a relationship, gaining clarity on this separation that you've done, and actually you come out more empowered on top, more gaining your power back that you lost. You have the universe at your side for this. For some people, this is a time of when an old cycle that was completed. If they're thinking about someone else, an old cycle is being completed, and it promotes a reconciliation energy. And I won't guarantee that they come knocking at your door, but it's like they complete an old cycled pattern because there's someone leaving, making a decision, because you have the Seven of Cups right underneath the Eight of Cups is a step-by-step process. They made a decision, and this decision was to walk away from things that not serve them, and going and starting a new beginning, taking that leap of faith, if you will. This is someone who's done that. This could be you, this could be another person, and they've made that decision to go towards who they are divinely connected to, who their soulmate is, who they're, say, meant to be with. And it's their wish coming true, because you have the Chariot and you have the Star within the Chariot. It's a guarantee. You also have a cycle that starts over in a new chapter in this relationship. If it's a work opportunity, there is a decision between two jobs, and you make the decision that actually is more emotionally satisfying to you. So maybe it's something that's a little more towards giving versus sale, like, so it's not sales, it's something that helps people instead. You're moving from a place that was just a job into a career. Finally, you're getting a manifested offer. For some of you, it's very random, but It's like you have this enlightened moment, and this enlightened moment gave you clarity and decision of what your life path is, and allows you to propel forward. And you get an intuitive hit on what that is, and you go towards it. Say intuitive because you have the moon here, which is being intuitive, but it's also something like a late night thought. It's also something of emotions, very deep emotions, hidden emotions. But what I feel is that you had an intuitive hit to go for this position, this or this life path change, and it's had a ripple effect in your life, and it's had this ripple effect of emotions in you, and you feel overwhelmingly positive, and it builds that momentum of law of attraction where you feel really good, therefore things really happen for you. That's what's manifesting here. This is a beautiful week so far for you guys. Positive all around. This is what the angels have to say. So we want to work with them lately. Nurture. Brilliant idea. So again, any of you have a specific idea in mind about your life path, job, or creation, it's a brilliant idea to go for it. That's Archangel Uriel. Yes, your idea is divinely guided. Please take action to bring your idea to fruition. Nurture. Archangel, I said Gabriel now. But Gabriel, as you nurture a child, you nurture your own inner child. Both activities are important right now. So talking about old patterns, there's childhood wounds that are now being completed from a long time ago that's manifested into your adulthood. That's now being taken care of. Let's do one more, then we'll call it a week. And if you want a personal private reading, everything is down below. Please feel free to message me if you have any questions regarding that. I will... If you want a whole month reading, just to see your own month of June, I've now have this as available option. You just request a half reading for that. Alright. Indigo and Crystal, Children, and Clairsentience on the bottom of the deck. So some of you are now coming into your intuitive gifts. That's here with the moon. An intuitive gift here. And then this is the ability to actually feel emotional. It's like super empathy. And then you also have you have a bond with your children, in particular that you can help your children who are sensitive. So some of you may have children that you have noticed are coming into their special gifts, and now you're wondering how to go about helping them. And it's or you've discovered you are actually someone with a very so you can, if you believe in the indigo children, you can discover that you're really connecting to that history of them, and you're going to go more in depth in the studying of them. Okay. Overall, this week brings peace as long as you follow your intuition, and the messages that come will be the things that you've asked and is given. It says, Archangel Shamiel, peace comes from remembering that only love is real. And that's what a lot is here, a lot of love and open devotion to yourself and to others. So keep that up, and as well as keep your wits about you. So make sure you're able to discern what is truth, what is not, what is your higher calling and wants, and what is not.